Ladies and gentlemen, it is your host here. That is right. It is Team Rai. Now, how is everyone doing on this Monday's edition? I am doing super. Okay, everyone. Of course, I have social media accounts, but don't worry, I'll discuss that later on in the video. Now, I want you guys and gals to sit back, relax, put your feet up, grab some meat, or grab something to drink. Or maybe, just maybe, you want to chill like a villain and hear my thoughts, my opinions on the subject. And of course, the link will be down below, or the article will be down below. Now, this one will be strictly a link. You can read it or watch the video down below. I think it's a podcast turned into a video. You got to tune in to find out. Okay, now everyone knows, if you're a wrestling fan or non-wrestling fan, that Raw will head to Netflix January of 2025. Now, this was Punk had to say about this whole situation. I'm going to try my best to explain. CM Punk doesn't believe fans will see any big change when Raw moves to Netflix in January of 2025. Now, you agree with Punk or disagree with Punk? Now, for me, I agree with Punk. Nothing's going to change. Maybe they might get a little more edgier, but it's going to be the same old under the Triple H's era, okay? Also, probably everyone knows by now that tonight is the last Raw for 3 hours, and then they're gonna go back to 2 hours until they have the Netflix deal on the streaming service. That's BS, okay? Who wants to watch a 3-hour Raw all the time? You know, it's crazy. You know. Listen to this. During a recent interview with 103.5 Kiss FM, I love that station. I think that's one in Chicago. CM Punk was asked if he thinks there will be more adult, like stuff on Raw when they go to Netflix. When they take place, he said, now you could check all the information. Now, I really doubt it. They're ever going to go more edgier like they did the Attitude Era and, of course, the Rush and Garcia era. Those, in my opinion, are the awesome eras, okay, because they're a lot more edgier, okay? I'm not talking about the Golden Era, because the Golden Era was not very edgier at all. Maybe it has some highs sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But fans love to see edgier product, like they did it with the Rush and Garcia era and the Attitude Era, They did all that stuff, flipping off the McMahon and all that stuff. You will never see that in today's modern era. Never. Because sponsorships. Maybe WWE will be a little more edgier on Netflix, maybe the first night. But after that, then they're going to go back to the same old, And the question is, are they still going to have viewerships once they hit the Netflix streaming service? Hopefully it's not going to be lagging when everybody tunes in. I know everybody have different time zones, So, you could watch it anytime, You could watch it on demand. You could watch it anytime, So, all that good stuff, And then maybe we might get a title change on the first night on Netflix to boost up whatever they got to boost up, maybe, and then people could talk about it. Say, you know what? I want to subscribe for Netflix. I got rid of Netflix a while ago. I want to tune in because they're doing great things with Raw. And after a while, I think they're going to do it right away, that Netflix, once again, are going to jack up the prices. Stupid, isn't it? So, let me know what you think about this. I'm not really have my high hopes of Raw heading to Netflix because it's going to be the same old stuff they do on USA. Maybe a little more edgier. Maybe Punk will be wrong. Maybe. But I'm going with the Punk's opinion that nothing's going to change at all, you know? We'll see. But that's his opinion, you know? You agree with Punk or you disagree with Punk? Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up here. Sorry, I like to go in more detail. Follow me on Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, TikTok. All my social media accounts will be down below. Now, of course, if you want to be part of my show, that'd be delightful. If not, don't worry about it. See you guys tonight, and I'll talk to you tonight once again. Adios.